Brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank
Dude,
Field
when got
here
the
in
Texans
Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
And Scale just be out there bumping too. I guess. If you say so.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
What shit is this? Yeah.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Don't nobody know who Snook gonna pick. That's what's up.
But really, should he have to absorb that when he had no chance?
G-Money just like Kevin. He gonna pick the best available running back.
On top of him before he could take his first step. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Shit.
Calais Campbell in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane
Kevin had that damn Tom Osborne playbook.
Back deep, Jadon Mickens. This is fielded at the 27.
Ah, you bitch!
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
Nah, what do you say? Man, the Rudy Gay feel that way. He feel. I don't know. Man, you can't tell a nigga how he should feel, bro, about certain situations. That's
a very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now Bortles.
What the fuck?
Incomplete.
Come on, man. Don't do me like that.
Play and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the end zone, Watson. Throw left side.
No, he wasn't not.
Griffin. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line.
Kevin Love wasn't even a basket player at UCLA.
And it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Man, everybody. Shit.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got
that's some bullshit.
And he gets this one all the way up to the
Come on, this nigga caught it out for a tip.
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Telvin Smith coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
I'm mad you surprised, though.
It's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack.
And watch what he was like, nah, he gonna be like, Kevin, nah, you didn't want none, nah, you weren't trying to play nothing, dog. Why?
Really well, man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
3rd and long. It's Watson.
Nah, P.O. Nah, P.O. Don't be like that. It ain't gonna be that, though.
It's a sack. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. Take it at the 37. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
Oh, you stupid, dog. And they said, nigga, you like the NOPD Precinct 23 back in 98.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, come on, baby.
The intended target.
Who's number 59? That ain't no D'Amico Ryans.
And now it's 2nd down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. He's going to fire one.
Nigga underthrew that bitch.
One that's intercepted.
Touch the nigga. Come on.
Damn, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Yeah, because I see a whole bunch of shit I'm missing out of my shit.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Neil, you call one play and call 5 audibles, dog.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Limited running room.
You call the same play over and over on offense and defense.
Especially in the second half.
Your playbook.
Running back of this size and these dimensions.
Your play.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense.
Yeah. Your playbook need to be a receipt paper. That's how small your play is.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short.
Neil, you was in at the beginning and you quit, remember? Alright.
Now it's Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
Man,
and
this
that's
Texas
going to make it
playbook
4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he fields it cleanly. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville. They get ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
And the tip there.
Throw the ball over this nigga head, dog. Shit.
It'll be 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Dog, they not shit, man. So they letting the defensive man jump for the ball, but not the offensive man. Oh, that's that.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
No, AJ Bouye don't play that shit.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There for the tackle, Blair Brown.
Jordan, man, the Vikings gonna beat up the Jordan unless Kevin spoil his fun.
They really haven't been able to do that though in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right?
Bro, I got the strangest feeling, and then Kevin might just say, "Fuck, let me go back to my Vikings. I like playing in the dome."
Campbell in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
I think Kevin do be glitching. Kevin do be glitching. That nigga Kevin did some shit, and next you know, Dalvin Cook was that tied in. I said, what kind of shit is this?
Here's Shane Leckler now. He's been terrific so far.
Then he go talking about, oh, I didn't know he was going to be a tight end. So why you throw it to him then, Kevin, every time you do the play? Okay.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field.
But you did the audible because you knew he was going to put him at tight end, though.
Here we go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get it here to about
I'm going to get this Madden right now.
The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
Well, for Call of Duty. That's why them kids be shooting up them schools.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half.
Ah, die bastards!
Jacksonville, don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, here's Young. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves.
Or a whole bunch of people gonna be complaining about the game, and they gonna try to change something.
The staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there.
I can't control my man.
I'd say keep that in mind. Bitch. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
11B. Play action. Now it's Bortles. And he is going to be hit and taken down.
This nigga, I cannot block Cloudy and J.J. Watt for shit.
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, I see that nigga back there lurking with the nigga. That's why I don't want to throw that bitch all the way down now. P.O. think he's slick.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people
like
are,
this
but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
That's going to go as a loss.
They got Marquise Lee. They drafted that boy Chalk from LSU. D.D. Westbrook from Oklahoma.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down.
Oh, let me get that.
Oh! The center of the field, but it's incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback there to make it defensively.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Hearns is going to start.
Hang on to it through the contact.
Him and Terrence Williams the starters, and they're going to have Cole Beasley come on that bitch and run the slot. Tavon Austin going him and Cole Beasley going to be on rotation in the slot. That's how he's going to run that bitch. And then that rookie run.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Yeah. But the Rams with that nigga the full. I mean the running back. Shit crazy.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jaguars getting set to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it.
Damn, these niggas coming, dog.
Get in there for the sack. Whitney Merciless.
He ain't doing nothing but sitting in 5. We can't block 5.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. This one complete.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let me get some well.
Taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
P.O. just couldn't help it. He had to put collar blitz. He just couldn't help himself. We know what a honey badger is. Oh, he got the honey badger in the slot?
On 1st down.
That's why he fucked up at.
He's going to loft one deep left side.
That's why he fucked up at. You better keep the nigga over the top. You better keep the nigga over the top. That's what you better do.
As the first half is winding down, and the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball
Let's get P.O. something in his arm.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Give P.O. some of his own medicine.
Throwing again is Watson.
Oh, good hit.
Grab over the middle. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
All right, sir.
Come back. The final shot before the break. Watson. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we sit at our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself to try and stay ahead of the pace.
Because you got a new toy now.
Looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Yeah.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And the hole closes quickly.
Boy, Madden. Boy, that was
a couple up to the 38.
That 2K was some competition for them boys.
He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
I ain't gonna lie though, that Madden, I fuck with it. That Madden 08 dog, that was the best one to me.
On second down, here's Bortles.
Ah shit, my dumb ass.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Andre Howe. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half time.
Damn it.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Does that happen?
There you go, Jalen.
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
There you go, Jalen.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
That nigga too big to be trying to do that cut, P.O.
They play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Watson.
I knew it.
Into a double team and a
Oh, Calais!
Big
boy, Bubba Love.
Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to
I love it.
Still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
11B.
Look at this. That shit.
Green 80. I'll go.
Now Leonard Fournette. He'll be tackled.
That's what I'm talking about. Fournette, take that hit.
Move there couldn't buy him
Well,
much
I ain't
space.
tripping.
Tackle made that time by Kevin Johnson.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Let's go. Here we go.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
Come on. Come on, baby.
This one up to about the
Hit the
38.
acceleration faster than that.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this
Don't
lead.
do me like
Give it to
that,
the backs,
Leno.
put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Well, the fake punt gets only a yard, but that's enough to pick up the first. Now, this works, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much,
Them
but they only
Packers?
had a couple of inches
That boy
to
B,
go
but
on
really
fake
want them
punt.
Packers,
I'm
don't
with
he?
you on that one. If
At
you're
least
going
he
to go
acting
ahead
like
and try
it.
and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. That's like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked. A first down carry now for Yeldon. And he takes it past the 45 and
You
down
ain't
at
got
the
the play calls
46.
on?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
It's tripping. If you put a third down back in the game, this nigga come in on every shotgun formation.
Now they'll throw it.
That shit got
They go
me.
with the screen. It's Yeldon. They find some open field here. And he's brought down after
I mean, that's
a
actually,
good gain.
what they
That one
really
goes
do.
for
So I mean,
24 yards.
I ain't mad at it.
When you run
I just wasn't
screen
expecting the
pass really
shit.
well,
I
you gotta
wonder why
like the
Fournette
look
kept
of
on
it
getting
because so
subbed.
many
Like,
parts
damn.
come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out,
Mhm.
the back stepping
Yeah.
out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On the run, it's Fournette.
Oh.
And an alley to run.
Couldn't. See, on the old man down there could just hit that and be gone. This how
Back-to-back
you
nice
gotta-
gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looks to me like
Yeah.
maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the
I feel like we back on
defense
Sega
getting
days when niggas been doing all that
That's the last
spinning
thing
back
they
on
need,
Sega to change
especially when they look
directions.
up at the scoreboard. Until the
This
second
is a-
half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10
Oh,
at the
damn.
17. Back now in Jacksonville.
What was
It's
this?
Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
What you in, P.O.? Cover 2 or cover 3? It's one of the two.
Bortles now on 1st down.
Oh, damn. This nigga just dropped it.
Sometimes the coverage
That
is
boy
so
saying
good,
Clowney,
no
you
matter what
nutted
you're
up,
doing
boy.
on offense, you just can't shake anyone
Ain't
free.
that a
They
bitch?
try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Are you playing with the Buccaneers?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked
why did I
back
press
to the
turbo
20.
for? That was dumb.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Bortles.
Look at J.J. Watt, dog. God damn.
Come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt.
As soon as my nigga breaking open, it's
on 3rd down.
God damn it.
And it'll be a loss of 7.
Why, boy? Get that in there.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
It's hard to get hit deep on this hole, dog. You really got to blow up coverage on this hole.
Yeah, bled a little time off.
At least I ain't ready to cross nobody yet. That is.
It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right
you
now.
Playing with,
because as a defender,
you playing with Neil?
And say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
I ain't playing for safety since that 05.
Here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
It ain't gonna be that.
In there to drop
You got 4 sacks, you got 3.
Loss of about 8.
Cool, I ain't tripping.
Gotta imagine
Sacks
the
will be
pass
in the
rush will be
building.
equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw on 2nd is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
There's a few defenses on that you can call to keep that nigga in the pocket.
Let's go, let's go.
A handoff, Fournette running left.
Damn it.
Only able to
Stay to the outside,
down to
KG.
about the
Fuck.
27. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the
shit.
football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Here we go, here we go. We got three, fellas. We got 3.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Yeah. It took me a while, P.L., to figure your puzzle out, man. It took me a while, man. Shit.
And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Took me a while. Took me a while.
Here's Lambeau.
That nigga Honey back to cover up so much ground back there, dog. You gotta, like, really debate if you want to.
Yeah. Past the 20 and down at the 22.
I just noticed that nigga Honey Badger, man. I might be doing something back there, but I just keep on seeing Honey Badger,
How do they
motherfucker.
recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Try to shake off the
P.O., don't do it.
The last drive, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he caught that fuck.
Complete to
Okay,
Miller.
we cool.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
As long as Hopkins ain't making no plays, dog, we had a good day, dog.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face
Shut that
it,
nigga Hopkins down. We cool.
right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
We'll Fuller and get over the top.
Offense here in this game,
We
but this is
straight.
for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now Watson being chased out left.
Walk that nigga. So I'm talking about.
Brought down there. A gritty play.
I ain't getting no first. What the fuck y'all doing?
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Come back, come back.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Come back, come back.
They go play action here on 1st down.
We got defenses for that, bro.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second
You can't
down.
just run around with
Yeah,
that
he only
nigga
gets a
like
few yards
that.
on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Come back, come back. 4 down, 4 down.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson.
No.
Get to him as down he goes. Malik Jackson.
Hey, man, that secondary give me an extra half a second, baby. That's all I need.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks and the speed.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Shane Leckler now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
That boy P.O. punting that hole like that. Don't even touch it. Let that shit be.
And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
I ain't got no counter plays or nothing in this hole.
As they get ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they
I'll
got
be
to
straight
the end
ahead
zone.
running
And
plays.
just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
There we go. Oh, come on!
Lead on the deep ball. He was looking
Oh, that's some holes for that dog.
And that'll bring up second down.
And you just know when that play call came in,
shit.
your eyes lit up.
Finally
because
birthed
anytime
that
you get a
nigga,
chance to
dog,
take
and
a
this
big
nigga,
shot
oh my
downfield,
God.
That's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Goddamn Blake Bortles. Hey, that make the game more interesting though when your quarterback missed them deep balls though. Cause on the last Madden's, dog,
So
all
now
them hoes.
second and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Bortles going to look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to get him his second sack.
J.J. Watt. Now we gonna have nightmares about this
Following the
nigga,
sack,
dog.
3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds
Yeah, I
up
wasn't
a
gonna throw it,
safety.
give you a
All
pick
right, Charles,
six,
help
though.
me out here.
Fuck it.
Fourth quarter, you've got the lead.
We up 17.
and you run
We can
backwards
afford to
into
down
the
give you
end
that
zone.
too.
You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south and getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. And the Texans set to come onto the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you
I don't like
that.
You can't take control of you can't take control of the receiver like you used to be able to.
And should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base.
The defense gonna take it in a set. Like that's what's been happening on my motherfucking man.
We'll see if they go back to base.
No, you throw it and you click to the receiver and try to jump yourself.
Willing to give him that
They ain't letting that go down.
This is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch.
Come on, P.O. You know you got Bouye over there, baby. What the safety help?
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up in.
And you still gonna throw it?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now it's Watson.
That ain't there. That's blanket like Michael's son, baby.
As time has run out on this football game.
All right, Bo.